Testing. Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our commencement ceremony for 2020 class, GAP and next, District 6 next. Welcome. I am Ramon Reyes, the principal at... Yes, you're right. Let's celebrate that. I am Ramon Reyes, the principal at GAP. It is a great honor to be here today to celebrate our 23rd commencement ceremony. Please silence your cell phones and remove your hat for the national anthem. Buenos días, damas y caballeros. Bienvenidos a nuestra ceremonia de graduación para la clase del 2020. Yo soy Ramón Reyes, el director de nuestro programa GAP. Es un gran honor el estar con ustedes aquí celebrando nuestra 23ª ceremonia de graduación. Por favor, silencien su teléfono celular, quítense su gorro o sombrero para el himno nacional. Thank you. Graduates, please remain standing. It is my pleasure to introduce our guests and administrators on stage and off stage today. Board of Education Director, Ms. Pepper Mueller. Somewhere out there in the bleachers is Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Leadership, Anthony Asmussen, who's been working really hard throughout this graduation. So Anthony, thank you. And with us today, we have our District 6 amazing superintendent, Dr. Deirdre Pilch. I would also like to thank Chief of Security, John Gates, who's out there by the bleachers as well. Chief of Communication, Teresa Myers, who's somewhere in here. There you are, Teresa, thank you so much. Media Service Manager and District Videographer, George Oberlittner, who's out there. He's working really hard to make sure that those that were not able to make it today are actually watching us live. So thank you. Department Manager Grounds, Ken Anderson. Ken and I were here yesterday kind of doing a walkthrough, making sure we had enough chairs. And I know that they have been working really hard. I appreciate all your efforts. Thank you so much. My assistant principal, Meredith Allen. Hi, Meredith. GAP's counselor, Roxana Magana, GAP's office manager, Carla Gutierrez. We also share the stage today with District 6 Next graduates, staff, coordinators, and assistant coordinator. On stage with us today, we have Carla Nagy Vargas, and off stage, we have Mark Cousin, the coordinator for District 6 Next. Thank you for joining us today. I am blessed to have an amazing staff working with me. And at this time, I would like District 6 Next staff, teachers, and GAP teachers and staff, please stand up. Thank you for all your hard work. Graduates, families, friends, and school administrators. Let's give them another round of applause. As I looked around, this doesn't get old. Every time I see this, I get emotional because every time I see a student graduating, I see myself in you. I know what you have gone through. We're not even going to talk about that. All I need to tell you is that I'm extremely proud of you and all you have accomplished. We're going to start a little tradition at GAP, and starts today. We are going to, I am going to share with you who you nominated for Teacher of the Year. I don't know if you recall that we did a Google form and you all voted for Teacher of the Year for the first time ever at GAP. And I'm happy to tell you that your Teacher of the Year that you selected, students and staff, is Lisa Wagner. Please, Lisa, stand up and just wave at us and look at the camera back there by the bleachers. Lisa, congratulations. You are an amazing teacher. At this point, I would like to introduce my amazing assistant principal, Meredith Allen. Come up.
Good morning. I would like to welcome our 2020 graduation speaker, Kyra Perea. Kyra finished her last class at GAP. She immediately asked if she could give a speech. I did not hesitate to say yes, because she has inspired me all year. Kyra completed 10 and a half credits her senior year while working 40 plus hours. And let's not forget the pandemic. GAP students, families, and friends, please welcome Kyra.
Gosh, it is such an honor to come up here today to be able to give this speech. Good morning to the staff, mothers, fathers, brothers, sisters, relatives, friends, to the people who are watching from home, and good morning to the class of 2020. We were born in the shadows of 9/11, tornadoes in the south, fires in the west, and hurricanes everywhere, reminding us nothing is permanent. We graduated during a pandemic. It sucks knowing we never got our last prom, no senior dish day, no senior pictures, and no off blocks. We even went to school for the last time without even knowing it, but we graduated. I am proud of every single one of you guys. We worked hard to be where we are today. Endless nights of studying for the tests that we have the next morning, working 8 hours a day, then going to night school, and coming home to do homework to get a good grade in the class. We all shedded a few tears at some point of the frustration we held in thinking school isn't just for us, thinking that we wouldn't make it. We proved ourselves wrong and worked harder for it. High school went by fast as our parents said it would. And as I think about it, I know I will miss GAP. GAP was awesome because I could create meaningful relationships with my teachers. I could always ask them for help, knowing they wanted to help me. I will miss receiving a coupon when I finished a class, and I received a lot of them. I will miss walking down the hall with a friend of mine, Isabel, talking to everyone or making someone smile. We were known as the girls who smile with so much energy, or the lot of us who never go to school. I will miss walking down the hall going to math class just to hear Jennifer say, "I have snacks for you guys today." Thank you to the teachers who looked out for us, always giving us hope and believing in us. I will miss you. And I wanted to thank someone who couldn't make it here today, to someone I met my junior year. You met me at a time where things were black and white. I had no care in the world for school or myself. I was in a dark corner. My world had become colorless. I just want to tell you thank you. Thank you for motivating me to become better and give me hope when I had none left. For making sure me and my brother had something to eat when I barely had a roof over my head. Making my world full of giggles, smiles, and colors that I forgot could exist. And most of all, thank you for saving my life. It's sad how the last 4 months of my senior year didn't happen in the classroom, but instead happened on my kitchen table. I wish I could have paraded down the Gap hallway when I finished my last class. As I got my cap and gown, I was excited and happy because I made it. I've always struggled at school, so for me to receive my cap and gown was a huge accomplishment. And I was sad because it wasn't what I expected. But as I look at all of you and our friends today, I am excited for us. We worked hard, cried hard, and studied hard for this. We are celebrating with each other just from 6 feet apart. Just know that I'm proud of every single one of you guys for coming a long way. I know so many people have doubted us because of the school we go to or because our real life schedules don't match up with our school time. But as our childhood Disney characters have told us, when the world turns its back on you, you turn your back on the world and just keep swimming and just keep swimming.
Thank you so much for your inspiration. You inspired us all. Love your speech. Thank you. At this moment, I would like to introduce a friend of mine who has always supported our program. Jesse Tijerina, he's a great representation of our school district. He's always out there advocating for everyone, not just one color, not the other color, but every color. He is an inspiration and a good close friend of mine. He is the Director of Cultural Excellence here in District 6. Jesse, please come up to the stage.
Good morning. Bienvenidos. When Ramon asked me, I thought about it a little while. This will be the first time I've ever really actually spoken at a graduation event. And it took me a few minutes, but nevertheless, I couldn't say no. What a great honor to be here this fine morning with you all and your familias. I've been asking a lot of friends and family what advice you would give graduates. I've asked doctors, recent graduates, teachers and counselors, field workers, and firemen, mothers and fathers whose circumstances required them to leave school before graduating. And while all their advice came from different angles and different life experiences, the message remained the same. And it was said beautifully by a young man that resembles the beautiful faces I have here in front of me today. Me dijo, no se trata de los años, sino de las mías. It's not about the years, it's about the miles. So I've spent the past few days thinking and examining my own miles, and the miles of my loved ones who have traveled before me, and the miles from those who have traveled alongside of me, and the miles from those who have traveled against me, and the miles from those who have been barriers in front of me. Now on my way to Greeley Evans District 6 Stadium, I realized it has also been your miles. It has also been your miles that have led me here today. It has been your ganas that provide me with the honor and the privilege to share this particular space with you, to share this particular mile with you and your familias, and your teachers and your counselors, and your secretaries and your principals, and most importantly, again, your familia. In boxing, they call it road work. It's a time a boxer spends pounding the pavement preparing for a fight. There are fighters who will lace up their gloves, tie up their shoes, maybe just a few months before a fight. There are fighters who measure their investments based on what they think or believe that they know of their opponent, based on what they believe the facts are by what has been told to them by others. And what I've learned over the years is that boxers who fight at the highest, most elite level know the facts and understand the stakes. They make informed decisions, embrace road work like a lifestyle, and do what the word asks simply of them, to do the work on the road. And without knowing you beyond the beautiful smiles that I can't even see, but I know they're there behind those masks, I know one thing's for sure, that all of you here today, this morning, can be an elite fighter with the roads that you have before you. So what advice do I have for you? I've been thinking about that. What advice do I have for you? You have invested in road work unfamiliar to my own. You who could teach me and everyone here a thing or two about a thing or two. Do me a favor. Close your eyes. I want you to take a moment to remember the miles, your miles, the miles that have brought you here to that seat in that row on this Saturday morning in August. And I want you to remember the miles you've inherited, las buenas y las malas. Those of your loved ones who have passed away before you, those of your loved ones who have passed away alongside of you, those of your loved ones who have always been there for you, those of your loved ones who are here today. Their history is your history. Todo que lo han caminado ellos también es tu camino. Their road belongs to you as well. Now open your eyes and take a look around. Take a good look. Where are they? Your abuelita, your mom, your dad, your sister or tia, maybe your sister and tia, grandpa, tío, and who else? This inheritance of miles will forever have a place in your road work. You are here today as a member of your school's largest graduating class. There in itself is a collection of miles, of knowledge and strength, of road work. Some of you work all night and made it to school. Some of you worked all day and made it to school. Some of you are caregivers, sons, daughters, sisters, brothers, mothers, and fathers, and made it to school. All of these and so much more, and made it to school. When I drive by, I'd see cars in the parking lot. Some of you made it to school by foot, by bus, by skateboard, by bike, and even through the weather. I'd see it. Now that is because of all these miles and so much more of why you are here today graduating this morning. These are your gifts, your regalos. They are your added value to this community, to this world. Like in boxing, there will be moments in your life that will require sudden bursts of action, moments of calmness, moments you'll need to move side to side, moments you'll retreat and you'll feel and you'll know you're going backwards. There'll be moments you'll find there's no space, no place to move, and you'll need to cover up and take some punches. Maybe take a knee and maybe get knocked down. But I'm thinking many of you here already today already know this as truth. You know this to be true. So I ask you, what will your road work look like tomorrow? What are the miles you will leave behind for your friends and your family? You may not think so today, and you may not think so this time next year, but there will be roads waiting for you. There will be roads that will surprise you with your knowledge, but don't be surprised by your knowledge. There will be roads that surprise you by your strength, but don't be surprised by your strength. Know that your presence here today is the image of knowledge and strength. There will be roads that keep you heading into the right direction because you know better now. There will be roads you've seen before, and this time you'll hang a detour and take a U-turn. There will be roads you've seen before, and this time you'll get it right. And there will be roads you've dreamed of, and this time is when it's your time to shine. When I asked you earlier to close your eyes, I was thinking about a question a lot of people have heard me ask. People here today as well. Cuando piensas en un alumno, ¿qué imagen te viene a la mente? When you think about an A student, what picture comes to your mind? I picture you. Cerré mis ojos y pensé de ti. Muchísimas gracias. Congratulations, thank you, felicidades. I couldn't be prouder of you all. Thank you.
Wow. I don't know about you guys, but what a great speech. I'm inspired. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here with us. That was amazing. It is my honor to invite my assistant principal back to introduce Carla. So come up, please. There we go. Thank you.
I would like to introduce Carla Nagy Vargas to the podium to present diplomas.
Good morning, everyone, y buenos días a todos. My name is Carla Nagy Vargas, and I have the pleasure to serve as the Assistant Program Director of the Next District 6 program. On behalf of our school district, Zero Dropouts, and Next District 6, thank you to everyone for joining us today in celebrating the accomplishments of the young men and women in front of me. Gracias a todos por acompañarnos hoy en la celebración de los logros de los jóvenes frente a mí. Every single person on this field and in the stands have influenced these young lives in some way, shape, or form, directly or indirectly. To the mothers and fathers, aunts, uncles, tíos, abuelitos, friends, hermanos y hermanas, teachers, staff, counselors, and caseworkers, thank you for being there when they needed you, for pushing them to do their best, and for never giving up on them, even when they wanted to give up on themselves. I also wanted to take a quick moment to recognize those individuals who work tirelessly to make sure our students have what they need behind the scenes. Mark Cousins, our regional director, and our instructors, Michael Heatherly, Lani Haas, and Alina Soto. We appreciate very much the energy, knowledge, and support you bring to our team and our students. It goes without saying that this year has challenged us all in more ways than we could have ever imagined. To the graduating class of 2020, you have crossed the finish line in the middle of a pandemic. You have risen to the occasion in the face of uncertainty. Despite those moments when you might have stumbled, you got right back up. Despite having the last third of your senior year presented in a virtual format, despite testing centers being closed for 3 months, you kept pushing. Many of you had to work essential jobs to support yourselves and your families during this time. When the nation and the world grappled with the uneasiness that swept over us all as we navigated this new normal, you did not lose sight of your goals. Despite what was going on in your worlds outside of our walls, you showed up to complete an important milestone. And although they could not all be here today, each student sitting before you from the Next District 6 program had to pass 4 content area exams in order to receive their high school equivalency diplomas. Many would agree that these exams are challenging and seemingly insurmountable. Not only did you meet this requirement, some of you scored high enough to bypass some college placement exams and even receive college credit. Each of you here today is more resilient than you can imagine. We are humbled by this fact every single day. It has been our pleasure to get to know each one of you during your time with us. Know that you have worked hard. You deserve to be proud of this accomplishment. A diploma is an important tool to have in this world, one that will open many doors as you begin to take the next steps in your lives. Remember this feeling as you walk across this stage in front of your peers, teachers, and loved ones. We are all very proud of each and every one of you. Thank you y muchas gracias. At this moment in time, I ask that Ms. Alina Soto come up to the stage to introduce the 2020 graduating class of the Next District 6 program.
Consuelo Galaz. Josiah Enriquez. Devin Hoisington.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Abelardo Luna Ibarra. And now we would like to have Meredith Allen to the stage for the presentation of the GAP diplomas.
It is my honor to present GAP 2020 graduates. Abdul Shakur bin Abul Bashor. Abu Sadiq bin Abul Bashor. Diana Aguirre Barone. Isabel Elena Arredondo. Isaac Leroy Baca. Brisa Maria Boyd. Megan Lynn Brown. Jalen Knight Butler. Caden Anthony Crowett. Andrea Michelle DiGesuelda Vargas. Alex Dominguez Vega. Sierra Jean Duncan. Angel David Emiliano. Cesar Agustin Garcia Rodriguez. Esperanza Marisol Gutierrez. Naila Catalina Tony Gutierrez. Jeremiah Robert Kunzler. Balin Clay Labette. Emily Leos Morales. Mariah Jade Loma. Alexandria Renee Lopez. Cindy Daniela Lopez Romero. Isabella Mary Lopez. Selena Loya. Abran Maciel Chavez. Jonathan Jacob Martinez. Natalie Guadalupe Martinez. Michael Joseph Mata. Angel Mendez Sarinanya. Maria Fernanda Mendoza Munoz. Maria Isabel Meza. Jesus Meza Pedraza. Rodrigo Olivares Ariola. Janae Olivas. Alejandra Ornelas. Kyra Perea. Diego Francisco Perez. Mariah Marie Ramirez. Lexis Renee Ramirez. Nuvia Alexa Ramirez Nuno. Jefferson Ramirez Ruiz. Elijah Cyrus Regans. Ashley Joan Reyna. Sonia Marie Reza. Lino Robledo Jr. Angel Tyrese Rodriguez. Simon Rodriguez II. Gonzalo Rodriguez Jr. Celine Lee Rowell. Gabriel Lloyd Samaniego. Jesse Joel Sanchez. Mercedes Crystal Sandoval Saldana. Gustavo Serrano. Guadalupe Araceli Soto Duerte. Isabel Cassidy Teets. Alexandra Isabel Uribe. Michael Angelo Uribe Trujillo. William Villarreal. Maniqua Laisha Wilson. Sierra Lynn Zarate. I would like to introduce Board of Education Pepper Mueller to the podium for the acceptance of diplomas.
Thank you, Mr. Reyes and Mr. Cousins. What a great honor it is to stand before you all, the class of 2020 of the Greeley-Evans Alternative Program, GAP, and the District 6 Next program, and share with you heartfelt greetings from the District 6 Board of Education. We are excited to join you, your family and friends, and the faculty and staff in proudly recognizing your accomplishments. It is my pleasure, as a member of the Greeley-Evans School District 6 Board of Education, to certify that each of you has met all of the graduation requirements of GAP and NEXT as recommended and certified by the faculty and staff. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Education, you are now authorized to receive your individual diploma. Congratulations to each of you. Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap to indicate you have officially graduated.
Congratulations, Gators and District 6 Next graduates. Please stand up, and I want you to do me a favor. You have a lot of people here that work hard to make this happen for you, and those are sitting out there in the bleachers, sitting among you. We also have some graduates that were not able to make it today, but they're actually watching this at home. The camera is over there. Would you please stand up, wave of your family as a thank you, and wave to those that are not with us today. Graduates, please stand up and wave that way. The camera is somewhere out there. Go ahead. Gators, there you go. You can stand up. It's okay. Celebrate. It's your time. In closing, there we go. It has been my pleasure to be your principal, an honor indeed. A person like myself, born in a village back in El Salvador, I'd always thought that someday I was going to make it. I did not know where, but I'm standing in front of you as a proof that you can make it. No matter what have happened as of today, in your hands, you have a key that will open many doors from now on. No one will be able to take that diploma away from you. Now, it is all up to you what you do with that diploma. In January, my very first class that we graduated, I spoke about Martin Luther King Jr. and the work that he did, and about giving back to the community. I tell you the same thing. Be a responsible citizen in Greeley. We need you. We need positive people in the world. Be humble. Be kind. And don't forget those that help you get here. Never forget that. My mother, who's probably watching this, hi Mom, always said, mijo, nunca te olvides de aquellos que te ayudaron. Cuando no tenías zapatos, te dieron. When you didn't have any shoes, they gave you shoes. Never forget those that help you. I look around and I am so blessed because I have had a lot of help during my younger years to now, from having a great superintendent to friends from District 6. Right now, graduates, this all happened. Putting all this together wasn't easy. We have a lot of people, teachers, elementary teachers, principals, all out there, and I thank you for that. Between Meredith and I, we were at every single graduation this year because some of our graduates are not here. They were with the other schools, and we wanted to say goodbye to them. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, principals, teachers out there. We appreciate all your help. Thank you. Graduates, we have gotten to the end. Congratulations. Well done. You have made us proud. You are the biggest graduate group that GAP have ever had. 140 for the year, at about 113 just for now. That's amazing work. Well done. Don't forget, make us proud. Make us proud. Be a positive influence in our city. Thank you so much. We have concluded our graduation ceremony. Thank you. Teachers, please lead them.